Good evening, children. Today we are going to continue the chapter 3 Atoms and Molecules. So, first, what is atom? The term atom comes from that Greek word. What is the meaning of atom? The meaning of atom is indivisible one. So, that atom word derived from Greek and that meaning is indivisible. Atoms are very small and building blocks of matter. Students, what is the matter? So, everything in the universe is made up of matter. That matter, any substance which has mass and it occupies the space, is called as matter. Look at the picture. The man doing what? He constructed a wall by using small bricks. He arranged the small bricks in a certain way and make the wall. Like that, matter is also made up of small tiny substance is called as atoms. Okay, so every matter is made up of small tiny substance are called as atoms. So atoms are known as building blocks. Atoms are already known that atoms are very small. It is measured by the unit nanometer. Nanometer is nothing but it is 10 power minus 9 meter. So in biology you may study cell is the basic unit of living things, isn't it? Cell is the basic unit. The cells are arranged together to form tissues. The tissues are arranged together to form organs and organs makes to organelle system. But in chemistry the cell is also made up of atoms. You know that cell contains a nucleus. The nucleus contains genetic material known as DNA, isn't it? That DNA is also made by atoms. So how much smaller in size atoms are? So atoms are measured by nanometers. So we cannot able to see the atoms in naked eye. Even though we cannot able to see by simple and compound microscope. A special kind of microscope is used to see the atoms. That is known as electron microscope. So electron microscope is used to see the atoms. So atoms are always neutral. That word neutral here denote as it is a chargeless particle. That means atoms are chargeless substance. So atom is made up of three kind of basic particles. What are they? Atom is made up of three kind of basic particles. They are protons, electrons and neutrons. So these three substances are called as subatomic particles. So proton has positive charge. Electron has negative charge. Neutron is a chargeless particles. Here the proton and neutron combine together to form a nucleus. That nucleus is present in the center of the atom. Then electrons are revolved around the nucleus. So atom is made up of three basic particles called subatomic particles. What are they? Proton, electron and neutron. So in an atom, proton is always equal to electrons. So number of proton is always equal to number of electron. We know that protons are positive charge, electrons are negative charge. So both positive and negative should be equal so that atom exists in neutral form. Name of the elements. In a world there are 118 elements are there. Each element has unique name. The name of the elements are derived from different ways. In sometimes it derived from the place in which they were found in first time. For example, europium, Europium is the name of the element. So it indicates the place Europe. Like that, the polonium, the word polonium is derived from the place name Poland. Sometimes the name of the elements are derived from the scientist name to honor them. For example, borium, the one of the element name is borium. The name derived from the Niels Bohr. So Niels Bohr is a famous scientist who give the structure of atom. Like that Einsteinium is one of the element. That name is derived from the famous scientist named Albert Einstein. In some cases, that element name denotes some meanings. Here, the meaning of gold is yellow. So, it named as gold. Yellow color substance is known as gold. Whatever may be, finally the names are approved by IUPAC or IUPAC. The expand form of IUPAC is International Union of Pure and Applied Chemistry. This is a non-governmental organization which regulates the naming of the chemical substance. You may see some symbol on the screen, isn't it? What is the symbol for that? It denotes a WhatsApp. What is the symbol for that? It denotes a Twitter. And what is the symbol for that? It denotes Facebook. So each symbol represent or indicate certain things, isn't it? Like that, in chemistry, the elements also indicate by symbols. So symbolic representation. So each element has unique symbol. Symbol of atoms. So what is the symbol? Symbol is the representation, short way representation, or it is a label. It denotes a particular element, isn't it? So symbol is a short way representation of the element. So each element has unique symbols. 118 elements are there. Each element has specific name. Like that, each element also have specific symbols. Okay. The symbolic representation was first introduced by scientist Dalton. He introduced diagrammatic representation of the elements. For example, circle inside dot is there means it represents the hydrogen. Circle inside the C is there means it represents copper. Circle inside L is there means it represents the element lead. Circle inside I is there means it represents the iron. But this system is more difficult to learn all the 118 elements. So scientists create the new way to represent the atoms. So we have moved to the modern symbols. In modern symbols, that elements are represented by one or two letters. Okay, if element is represented by one letter means it denoted by capital letter. The symbol of element taken from the first letter of the name. Okay, so in a one letter system, the symbol of element taken from the first letter of its name. For example, hydrogen. What is the first letter for hydrogen? H. So the symbol for hydrogen is capital H. Like that, carbon. The first letter for carbon is C. So the symbol of carbon is capital C. The first letter for oxygen is O. So the symbol of oxygen is capital O. Like that, phosphorus, the first letter for phosphorus is P. So the symbol of phosphorus is capital P. If the one letter system means you should write the symbol with capital letter. And next, helium. What about the helium? What is the symbol for helium? Is it H? No, it's wrong. There are only 26 alphabets are there, but 118 elements are there. So repetition occurs. So to avoid this problem, scientists introduced two-letter system. So that symbol is represented by two letters. So if the two-letter system, the first letter should be capital and second letter should be small. Okay, so in a two-letter representation system, first letter should be capital and second letter should be small. Okay, so in two-letter system, the symbols taken from the name, the first two letter of the symbols taken from the first two letter of its name. Okay, for example, helium. So first two letter of the helium is He. So the symbol of helium is capital H and small e. In lithium, Li is the first two letter of the name. So what is the symbol? Capital L and small I. Like that, aluminium. The first two letter of aluminium is Al. So the symbol for aluminium is capital A and small l. Okay, like that, organ also. AR is the symbol for organ. In some cases, the two-letter system, the first letter of the symbol is taken from its name and the second letter of the symbol is taken from the next letter that appear next of the second letter. For magnesium, first letter of magnesium is M and that G appears later on the magnesium, later on the A. Okay, so here Mg is a capital M and small g is a symbol for magnesium. Like that, chlorine. First letter of chlorine is C and that L is the letter that appear later on its name. So that symbol for chlorine is Cl. Like that, chromium. And zinc also. Zn is the symbol for zinc. Okay, and next, two-letter system, but it is different. That symbols taken from the Latin, German or Greek names of elements. For example, sodium. Sodium is the element name. That Latin name of sodium is natrium. So the symbol for sodium is taken from its Latin word. Like that, potassium. The potassium, Latin word for potassium is kalium. So the symbol K is taken from its Latin word. Like that, iron. The Latin word for iron is ferrum. So the symbol for iron, Fe, taken from its Latin word. Like that, copper. The Latin word for copper is cuprum. That symbol Cu is taken from its Latin word. Okay. So in the modern ways, we represent the symbol in two ways. One is a one-letter system and another one is a two-letter system. If element is represented by one letter means it should be written capital. If element is represented in two letter means first letter should be capital and second letter should be small. Okay.